Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 8, Episode 27. I'm JC Proton. We are picking up at turn 86, and we are playing a standard faction of the Unfallen on Endless difficulty in a normal speed game. So we are picking up right where we left off at the end of last recording. I did a little bit of stuff off camera. So we had lost our population boost on the Remnant and the Bhagava. So I did do those and get them reboosted. Remnants and the Bhagava. I did that with the spaceport trick. And I also did the Eider. So all three of those have 10 turns left on their population boosting. Excuse me. So that's all. That's all good. Also, I think that was actually about it. I shuffled a little population around. I think I did that on camera, though. Don't remember for sure. But anyway, so that's taken care of. That's taken care of. I looked around a bit. We got the siege ships going. The desert. I did not update that one. Okay, we want to go to arid on that. Thought I would have had that done off camera, but apparently I did not. See what else. Terraform to Arctic. Can go to snow. Sorry about that. Normally do that stuff off camera, but apparently I forgot. Sometimes my brain does that. And we colonized in ash. I did do that one. And Savannah. So we've had some really good, kind of exciting stuff happen. We're getting visibility to a whole bunch of the luxury and strategic resources that are like the rare ones. So, the Quadernix and Orichalcix and these other ones. So the way it looks right now for system upgrades, the way I'm leaning towards is I will have access to 12 of these, but of those 12, only 9 can potentially be on trade routes. But all 12 of these deciduous trees can be on trade routes. So as a tier 1 resource, the long-term income will be higher on the deciduous trees than it will be on the transvine. So I want to use those deciduous trees for the higher cost. And then we have, right now, it looks like access to 3 dust water, all 3 of which will be able to be on trade routes. And we have 6 gossamer, 4 of which will be able to be on trade routes. So between dust water and gossamer, gossamer is weaker. So the stronger 2 resources are actually dust water and deciduous trees. So my current plan is to use transvine here at this level. So that's another 40. So it'd be 60 points worth of leveling up. And then I will use the deciduous trees at the tier 4 modernization, and that will cost 100. So 60 transvines, 100 deciduous trees. And then the component I'm going to use at 2 levels over here will most likely be dust water, because all 3 of those are going to be available on trade routes. So that makes it stronger than the gossamer. So then I would be using dust water at 2 levels and the gossamer just on the final level, is what it looks like right now. We'll see. Fortunately, I'm not in a rush. I don't have to make this decision soon, because even though excuse me, even though I'm over the limit on colonization, I'm not under any pressure because I have all this bonus approval from Guardians that I've discovered. So, you know, I'm going to be able to be over by something like around 50 systems. So, like, I don't need to make that decision until I have like 50 or 60 star systems, which is bananas. But it is what it is, man. So 50 systems is like me taking all of the United Empire and all of the Horatio. Not that I'm looking for that fight, but if I do end up in that fight with Horatio, then better to do it sooner than later. Better to get it, jump on them before they have the technology, whatever it's called, super biofuel factory. Yeah, we want to get them before they have that. If we're going to have that fight, but we may not need to. We might not need to. If we do that fight with Horatio, then hydromiel becomes an option for us. We might be able to get a little bit of hydromiel here if we can get all the way over to Ane, which would require us coming from Dill to Kraz to Kerr over to these to Aina, Junder, Arkab, Ane, right? And maybe to Ranas if we can get there in time. There's also Volans. Volans looks like on a cold planet, Ruins 4. If I remember right, that's dust water. If I remember right, that's dust water. So, you know, if we can get a fourth dust water deposit, that's pretty strong. The way I'm leaning towards right now would be to put trade headquarters at Koyasil and AL and either AE or AD, and trade subsidiaries at BH and Heracles and Nos and Case and Dill. So that would be the plan if I'm, you know, minding my own business and basically just focusing on staying right here. And then sure, I'll run vines up here if I can. And if I play nice and don't irritate Horatio and try to just be cool and neighborly and just mind my own business and just deal with the United Empire and that's it, then that's how it will probably pan out. We'll see if I'll be allowed to stay at peace. I did notice over here at Corvus there is another Ruins 4 on a cold planet, so that might also be another dust water, maybe. So we'll see how that plays out. Excuse me. I'm going to end up building a scout ship to come over here and just kind of do another round of exploring. I'll make 1 or 2 scouts to do that, to head clockwise. And everybody else is just going to kind of be zooming around, doing the exploring in place. That's really, we don't have the whole galaxy explored, but we almost have the whole galaxy explored. There could be some systems or something hiding out in here, and also hiding out along in here and around in here. That's kind of where we haven't explored yet. Oh, looky here. Yeah, let's not stay here. Let's let's move along. Let's bug out. Okay, so we've got a Guardian or a Life Form 2 or a Life Form 2. Okay, let's do the Life Form 2 and then go somewhere that's not here. Yeah, we're gonna go. Alright. A Positron, old school, 88. my loss ratio is 44. That's not great. 2,000 hit points. 2,500 hit points. Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. So yeah, we're just going to kind of do some scouting around. Here we go. Here's some annoyance we can provide. See, that is 3 Craver population. Yeah, the galaxy's probably better off without those being around. Let's send a couple of probes just to kind of clean this up a bit. And I think this probe got sent this way. So that should be a tight enough space between there that there won't be a system hiding out. Let's see how many we have. We have 2 left. I think there was a big fleet right here. Could head towards Remore. I think I kind of want to try to finish scouting out over here. Looks like Heka pirate lair got cleared out. Gutted pirate stronghold. So and ground battle remains. Nice. Okay. So and a wrecked arc. So looks like that got cleared out probably. So maybe we'll head this way and down here. Something like that. Let's try to head to Indusa. See, these guys need to go over here. I decided to go ahead and queue this into the planetary build queue because I want it as fast as possible. And this ship is probably going to go over here. And these guys are going here. It looks like, so I won't be able to invade while these ships are here, but you know, those 2 ships have an attack power of 3,600, a defense of 1,200, and 26,000 hit points. My fleet that's sitting here doesn't have a lot of attack, right? We've got 700 attack, 1,100 defense, and only 14, say 15,000 hit points. But if he attacked, then these siege ships would probably get caught up in that fight. So while the battle fleet's only 15,000 hit points, the siege ships are 74,000 hit points. So altogether, it's almost 90,000 hit points versus his 26,000 hit points. So I don't think he's going to attack me here. But regardless, I'm going to, as soon as we click over to next turn, I'm going to move all fleets. And that will get, since these guys are guarding, This fleet's gonna get trapped here, and I'm gonna have this fleet move all the way over here. So we'll catch this fleet and we'll finish them. So that's also happening. This entwining is happening. It's only going to take one turn to be done. And I want to try to conquer in this direction to try to get up here to where I can start entwining at Kraz and Kerr and Volans. I need to get a scout up here to Volans and Muses and Zane to see what's going on with those little flashing curiosities. That's an atmospheric 4 on the cold. A life form 4 on a savannah. And like I said, that looks to me like dust water. A ruins 4 on a cold. So I think that's what I want to do with this scout that I've got. That's just chilling over here. I think maybe I'm going to get him headed up this way. Turns. Seems like you'd be going through Altair. Got one here and I've got one back here. Okay, so he wants to go through Genomos. Alright, let's do that, man. Let's fly him up to Genomos and then see. Okay, so he's going that way. That dude's going that way. Let's move this other scout up. These overwatches. Let's move him up so I have visibility up here. I've already got this one over here. So let's have this one come up to BA. Maybe go all the way to BB. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, good stuff happening here. Good stuff happening. Okay, so let's do, I'm thinking the guy at Rookbot is going to come around over here, and the guy, I've got one down at Ying, he's going to do some stuff over this way. So let's see, we're at 9 movement and full of probes. So we're going to explore here and then head to Tylus. And we've got an atmospheric 4 on an Arctic and a life form 4 on a desert. I'm thinking the life form 4 might be a protospore. Yep. Let's see what we got here. So the protospores are way up there. Atmospheric 4 emergency battery helps regenerate your shields. So there's a protospore at Rookbot, and there's a protospore down here somewhere. Where are you at, boy? I know I did see you. There you are, Genomos. So there's a protospore at Genomos. So seems like those are going to be here in the Horatio space. So yet another resource I could have if I am engaged in taking, if I'm at war with Horatio and taking his systems, then that would be a thing. Okay, there's a signal 4 and a life form 4 on the desert. That's going to be another one of those protospores, man. How much movement? I am out of movement. I feel pretty safe about the protospore. I'm not going to do the signal. I'm going to save that for next turn. Yep, it's a protospore. Okay, cool. Alright, so he's done for the turn. He can pause. And let's see, where are we going next? Shiunis. Seems like he's probably going this way. Maybe to Electra? Yeah. Going to Electra to reveal another protospore. So that's what it looks like. Oh, never mind. I'm not going anywhere until I explore that last one. So he's done for the turn. This fleet, I'm a little torn about it. Definitely a little torn about it because I know Horatio's going to get mad if I fly it into his space. I kind of wanted to be there to engage a pirate if a pirate comes out of this signal at Tylus. But I guess I'm just going to leave it at Wardan. I kind of want to get it moved over here towards the Craver space. I think I'm going to do that and see what happens. Let's see what Horatio says. See if he flips out about it. Okay, these dudes are just going to chill. This dude is at Akamar. He's going to head on over to Feodix. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I want to, I can send probes, but I don't see anything worth probing. Maybe there. And away we go. An incubator. All right, so that's about to be a new colony there, a new outpost for the Sophons. Okay, Ying. Okay, we have 0 movement left. Subterranean 4 on a cold. Could be dust water. Or not. Irradiation battle tactic. Kill additional manpower per successful hit with energy weapons. Kills the opponent's crews on their ships, basically. Let's see, Ita's got nothing. Yep. That guy's going to be at Tylus. So we got Andromeda. Looks like we're heading to Andromeda next. Well, he is out of probes. I mean, he's out of movement, right? Yeah, he's out of movement. Send a probe there and a probe there. Just trying to catch these somewhere there's lurking an outside system or two that I'm missing. Okay, so his movement's done. This dude Bertus is a questioner at full health. And it looks like it's safe to go to Ukta right now. And it's safe to go to Wee, but we don't have a reason to. Oh, we do have a reason to go to Wee. There's 2 guardians. Alright, so let's do Bertus first. That's right, I was saving him to do the atmospheric 4. So we're going to do that, and then what's Ukta looks like? 3, 4. So I think I'm going to do Bertus, Wee, maybe Idris, depending what happens with this fleet, and then I'll come back to Ukta. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to do Bertus and then go north to Wee. Excuse me. Atmospheric 4, what could possibly go wrong? Pirates, possibly. Oh. Opposite of pirates, I got a ship, a medium-sized ship. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice, boys. Cool. Well, you know what? We'll have that combined with this other fleet stuff that's kind of assembling, and we'll end up with kind of a little puny fleet, a little bit of fleet action here. Okay. Let's see, this stuff's all going to Indusa, right? Interesting. You know what I should do? Yeah. That station's pretty fast ship, man. Let's do this. Let's be mean. Let's be mean. Because cravers are mean anyway, right? And that's going to cause these to get trapped, and we'll blow up those populations that he has. Yeah. And maybe we'll have time to get over here and save the lost Horatio from this little puny ship. Oh, he's coming this way. He's coming this way. Is he going to show up? We're going to fight? Nice. So that drew off that ship to come this way. Perfect. I'm glad he came over to match up. We're going to throw down. Next turn. That's great. Okay, cool. So this guy can come cruising up this way. Let's see. He's at 4 of 5 probes. Can he make it over here instead? No, he cannot make it either way. That was pretty cool to get that ship, though. Cool. Feel good about it. Feel good about it. Okay, there's an outlying thing we just discovered. Oh, there it is. Hundo percento. Dasi Stales, right? That's all of it. Cool. Yay me. Okay, cool, man. All right. Well, we got it all, apparently. Okay, those dudes are hanging out. Those dudes are hanging out. That dude is doing something that's not hanging out. I think we're going to head over to Rhea, right? Yeah. Can he make it? He can make it. What's over there? A Guardian and Atmospheric. He has 3 probes. How about I send one probe out here first? Fill in that gap. And he probably won't make it now, which is okay. He'll be full of probes when he gets there. Cool. All right, those dudes are both doing nothing. Yeehaw! Cool. All right, so you'll be advancing the turn. See, we're done with all of that stuff. Deep epic scanning. So I decided I'm going for this movement speed stuff so that we can upgrade our ships, have faster ships, and have faster scouts as well. That's the next two. There's a lot of other stuff I want to do. Sure, I want this more military power. If I get this one and this one and this one, then that'll unlock this, and I'll be able to build the top tier. The top tier ships, man, will be very cool. And once I have those three unlocked, then I'm gonna want to get the medium ships stepped up. So that's gonna be a thing. But for now, we'll just get the movement going. And of course, I'm like super duper wanting to do more trade routes and get this for sure as well. So lots of things I want to do. Looks like for now we've dodged the bullet on influence and been able to keep Star Boogie running. Hopefully we don't have any nasty surprises that eat up all our influence. Hopefully he doesn't spring a request for a truce again anytime soon. Okay, so I think I'm going to be over here watching to see if any shenanigans or tomfoolery is afoot. And see if I need to move anything, because I'm going to be moving all fleets, and then, you know, maybe these guys all go to induce it and this guy comes after them, right? So in which case I got like, oh, run. So let's do that. So here we go. Let's advance the turn. So I'm at 1709. Riftborn are 1726. So we're pretty much just about tied. First place is Horatio. Second place is Cravers. Third place is Sophon. So Riftborn and I are tied for fourth place, which puts us in fourth and fifth place, which is the definition basically of the middle of the pack. So I'm up to the middle of the pack now for sure. So that's where we are. This is good. This is very, very good. And over the next few turns, we're going to be able to reveal a lot of the hidden curiosities, the rare luxury resources, and those, knowing where those are is going to be pivotal in us making informed decisions about how we want to do our system development upgrades and where we want to put our trade routes as a result to maximize our yields and all that good stuff. Definitely looking forward to that, man. Next few turns are going to be pretty darn good. We'll see how this goes. It's really fun how this game is, like, it's very different from Stellaris in that each of the factions is very different, right? They play differently. It's not necessarily totally balanced, right? But it makes it compared to Stellaris, right? Which I don't really play a lot of Stellaris. I haven't played it in years, honestly. But it just felt like a lot of those factions are like the same, or the play is very similar. And in this game, man, every faction is like really different. They really play differently. Okay, he's gonna attack. Those dudes are going to retreat. We're going to do repair and recover. I don't think we even need to watch it. Yeah, so there's so much replayability in this game because, you know, I've been playing this game for years and I haven't even played the Unfallen, right? So that's like a whole bunch more playing I can do. Yeah, he retreated. They were destroyed. This guy is going to explore over here. The 2 guardians. How big is this fleet? Ooh. 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 4 medium ships and the leader. Okay, yeah, maybe we're not going to be taking them on anytime soon. You can go this way. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Yes. Boom. Lost Horatio takes down Craver populations, man. Okay, Genna. What do we got here? Got a Ruins 4, a Guardian, and a Guardian. We got 10 movement left. So let's do the Ruins 4. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Wow. Yep, the Cravers have endless foundries. Oh, boy. Last game, they had endless foundries and they had Jade Onyx. This game, they've got endless foundries, so that's pretty strong. He wants a truce, and he'll give me 110 deciduous trees. Well, that would go a long way towards my efforts to.
Though we doubt the purity of your motives, by my cloth, your actions deserve the closest scrutiny.
Let's check these messages. Yay! I completed the ITER. Cool. So now all of the researches cost 10% less. And the system I built it on my home planet, Koyasil, it now gets an extra plus, I think, 10% research per system level. So right now he's only system level 2, but that'll go up. So ITER is an extra 125.8 from that. So that's cool. Another thing I noticed, we have research. If you notice, Endless Research Park and Endless World is 1,081.8 extra research. And my dust income, the research park is an extra 174 dust. So that's pretty cool. That improvement was worth building, even though I didn't need the approval. I got like extra stuff. Oh, a trap. This was at AK-31? No kidding. I had done an atmospheric 4, and that's what came out. Wow. That's a vine ship. That's a vine ship. Okay, well, we're going to be building some thorns, I guess. I have entwined RFGC 1175-06. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we have control of those. And the benefit goes to Koyasil. AA. Alright. That's pretty cool. Let's see, we built a bunch of fine ships. Studied ruins at AE. So let's take a look here, see what we got. Quadranix intensifier from AE 32, which is here. Okay. Subterranean Quadranix here. Okay, yeah, that's what we thought it was going to be. The signal on planet BD32 was a Lumeris population. Okay. Let's put these back towards doing those things. So they have a Lumeris there now. Okay. Those are all 4 colonized. Okay, cool. Populations grew. Bhagaba will want to shuffle around. Remnants. Horatio. Yeah, may shuffle some of that stuff around off camera. Looks like I'm going to look at most of this stuff off camera and get these updated. Okay, trade company subsidiaries completed at BH. I had temporarily moved things ahead of Q just to get the trade subsidiary built. Now we'll go back to building these things. Trade subsidiaries built, but I don't have the planet colonized that has the dust water, so I'm going to do that one next. Okay, but the trade subsidiary is up here, so let's look at our trade routes. Alright, so here's our headquarters, there's our subsidiary, and what are we producing with that trade route? Not a whole lot. Excuse me. A little bit of dust. I mean, that's a little bit, but where I'm at, that's enough to make me profitable, man. That's like, it's enough to matter. I've got 40,000 sitting there, man. Let's do this. $34,000. Yeah, we can afford to do it. And that will make that level up a lot faster, right? And then we'll get a second one. For sure, we're going to build the other one at 8L. That looks like a good spot to do it. And we're going to need to build... we're going to need to go ahead and build some thorns to deal with, pirates and whatnot. So let's run around through our fleets, get all significant movement and battles done. All right, man. Spoiling for this fight, we're gonna finish off those dudes, and then we might invade Libra. See, that's a thorn. Those 2 siege ships can join there, maybe. Oh wait, dying embers. Siege. Yep, all those siege fleets have arrived. 318, baby. It'd be nice to get over here, take Genomos and Oyishi. Are we getting flashing vines? If we take Libra, we'll see if we get flashing vines at Dill. I'm going straight for dill, man. Gonna go straight for dill because then I can get going on Kraz with this vine fleet. So I think maybe I might push and try to get Libra. All right, so let's do the fight first. All right, let's attack. We're going to do repair and recover. We are going to watch the fight. We're going to watch them go boom. They don't stand a chance. We outgun them by a ridiculous amount. We'll just throw one ship down there so we have all 3 lanes covered. They're going to get smoked. Super overwhelming. Cool. I'll take the easy win. I'm not proud. Crush him. Cool. So the hero's going to get attacked over here. And that should get him, hopefully he'll absorb some damage, and that'll help him get some more experience. Looks like this is mostly energy, though. Not a whole lot of kinetics. And his absorption is his extra XP comes from absorption of kinetic. So it won't be a lot of bonus XP. We'll see where the I'm curious to see where the I guess we'll watch the cinematic first. Okay, and then we'll blow up the population there, the civilian fleet. I want to rewatch. Let's look at the math without miss shots. Guns, missiles, lasers, beams. Their armor, their shields, railguns, lasers. Our shields absorbed almost nothing. I'm curious to see where these bombers go. If they come across here to the top lane, or what happens there. I'm definitely curious to see how that goes. Go to a free camera, skip to action, here to the carrier. Alright, here's his bombers. So his bombers did not go to the top lane. They went to the middle lane. Very interesting. So Amplitude definitely made some changes to the way bombers, fighters and bombers squadrons work. Didn't look like they were going super fast, though. There were remarks to the effect that they made bomber and fighter squadrons much faster than they were before, but I didn't just see it right there. It didn't look like they were much faster to me. So they'll be at 0 defense next turn, or I can go ahead and invade now. It comes down to, do I think I can take it? I think if I invade right now, our landing force, I think we can take them in one turn. so then we can move forward and start sieging something else. So let's do it, man. Let's go hard. Let's get real aggressive. We'll blitz. Hopefully we can take out the 57. Excuse me. I don't know, maybe I should have looked at this and somehow increased our damage. You know, maybe I should have done that, but I can't do that. I don't have the resources to do that. Could do that, but I don't have any infantry, so. Okay, well I guess it's okay. It is what it is at this point. Let's see, full on blitz. Maximum attack force. See what happens. Is he gonna draft? I think we got it. He's drafting, so he's getting an extra couple hundred troops. Fingers crossed here, boys. Let's take him down, man. Let's take him down. Yes. Excellent. Excuse me. Okay, well, Libra will be ours. We're not going to pillage it again. We already pillaged it once, if I remember. So pillaging a second time, this is not really worth it. Occupy. Very nice. Okay, where do we got the flashing vines? How far can we go? Not up here. We can go to Oishi or Genemos. We can go as far as Case. From these, probably. Kind of want to take Genemos. I think if I take Genemos, then I can reach Dill. So I'm definitely not going to be able to reach Dill now. So I have to take something to put Dill closer. And if Case is reachable from here, then measuring with my fingers on the screen, it would say that if I take Genemos, Dill is definitely in reach then. So I think we should do Genemos. It's going to be my next target. Okay, Libra. Nice. What all is there? Surprisingly large amount of stuff. Oh, they have an Academy embassy there. Wow. So I'm going to start getting hero progress even faster. Don't I have an Academy embassy here? Yes. So now I'll have two of them. Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go towards. So the next thing these vine ships are gonna grab is going to be Kraz, I guess. When it's reachable. Can the fleet cannot get back there? Cannot get to Oishi either. Okay. So let's just take all of it and send it here. Cool. Let's see what the situation is down in the south. At Baton. Oh, his fleet's bugging out, bros. He's like, yeah, this is a fight we don't want to do that fight. Really? Well, you know. Fleet's pretty weak. Maybe he's just leading me away. But I think it's time to curb stomp that little annoying fleet too. We're going to guard there, and we're going to catch him. We're going to attack him. I missed my chance to attack him when our fleet arrived there, so that was my bad. But that's okay. We'll hit them, and they'll retreat, and then we'll respond as needed. Cool. Great to have that victory. Oh, he's decided he wants trespassers
Horatio
out.
has an eternal task to beautify the galaxy. Perhaps this helps you understand our actions.
Oh, yeah, because we're bringing that fleet in there. How much movement do we have left? 8? If I say yes, then he can't ask again for like 10 turns. Sure, I want to stay on his good side. Oh, that's his fleet. This one's my fleet. Okay, we'll just go back here to Baton. It's interesting it chose this system and not this entwined doodad. And apparently this one was closer to that. I guess this was closest. I think it might have moved my fleet that I had over here as well. I had one little ship flying through here, right? Yeah, I think he got moved too. Let's see. These guys are still safe. What is this? Oh, that ship's going that way. And then there's an inbound population. Okay. So if that fleet's going towards Bertus. Oh yeah, there was the whole Hika thing. I think we want to... We want to catch this pirate. I mean, not the pirate. This positron. with all of our damaged ships so that they can do a repair when they do repair and recover. So I think we can leave the positron that's undamaged there. And let's move all 3 of the damaged ships here. I mean, it'd be nice to catch that, but you know, it's probably better just to keep them all together. Yeah, that dude just left, or maybe not. Let's just do that. Send a probe down to make sure this is safe. Okay, we're going to guard. There, and that way we'll catch this ship when it comes down here. We'll attack it, and we'll do repair and recover, and hopefully it'll be cool. We'll get a little repair in. All right, and over here at Tylus, yeah, we're going to do Tylus, and then we're heading over, heading west towards Electra. I do believe was the plan. Okay, and this was something scary. Yeah, Signal 4. Anything can happen off of one of those. Could be a pirate. Yep, just like that. Which is why we waited to do it until we had movement available. Okay. Gina. That is still guarded. Ukda, we have this guy en route, and him guarding. He's coming from which he already cleared. So this guy's going to start doing this stuff over here. 2 guardians. And it's the Lost Horatio, so he doesn't have any probes right now. Yeah, he did 1 probe here and ran, right? So he can just guard, I guess. He can be annoying. He has no damage. So I could send him over here. Kind of want to just I want to end up kind of consolidating my fleet together so that maybe we can get enough together that can be useful to do something. Okay, Ying. Wow, pirate went cruising past me and didn't attack. How lucky was that? Pharaoh, looks like it's Andromeda, and then ESO. Yep. Okay, we have 3 movement left, and there is a Ruins 4 on a snow, which is a cold planet. Ruins 4 on a cold could be Dustwater. Using a probe burns 1.8 movement. We have 3 left. So if it turns out to be a bad thing, I can run to ESO. It's dust water. Okay. Guess we're going to ESO anyway. Yeah, the more things that are being revealed, the more it's looking like Horatio has resources that I would like to have. Yeah. Okay, Rhea, we're over here. We're full of probes. We have a Guardian and an Atmospheric 4. I have 8 movement left, so lots of movement. I don't need to go to Rassam. I could go to Pictor. And I think Pictor is close enough I can see that it's not guarded. So I think probe, and then go to Pictor is what's going to happen. So let's do the Guardian, the Atmospheric, and then get ready to run. Empire, 450 dust. Okay, nice. Nice, that's all right, man. Cool. Good deal, man. And Libra. Oh, okay. That's the ship. I believe that's the ship that was over here by Lisath, and yeah, they had gone. Was heading to Selam, Selam, going from and so he got caught up in that demand to remove my fleet. So, okay, yeah, because I moved all the fleets out of here, and so now there's a ship there. So, he has 0 movement left. Okay, he's just gonna guard. And let's see, this fleet arrived here. I already did the reveal, and the reveal turned out to be something that was not a resource. So let's send him over towards Sable. You gotta look, it's not guarded right now. Cool, so we'll probably end up sending him to Sable. Good deal. I think I'm done with all of like the important movement and things. I'm gonna do stuff off camera. Let's see, was that big? That's not really big enough to upload a copy to the fleet battles. I'll play around with it, and maybe that'll be the screenshot thumbnail for this video. Maybe. Oh yeah, he's wanting peace. Not peace. He's wanting a truce. Deciduous trees would be nice, but no. I will end up earning 110 deciduous trees in like 4 or 5 turns worth of just owning all of your systems. So we're gonna say no. Let's see. That'll be off camera. That will be. Yeah, we'll do that stuff. Cool. Where are we at on laws? We're doing okay. The math is working. We're positive flow here, so we're doing okay with our Star Boogie support. This right now is very minimal yields, but with the amount of boosting we've done here, that should go up a nice chunk. There are 4 heroes available. I could pick up this dude. This guy's actually pretty decent. I don't want to pay 32,000 for him. I'll pay 8,000 for this guy. he do? Influence per pop. System happiness is set to ecstatic. Whole plating absorption. That's a pretty good one. 40% less upkeep. More influence. So he's okay. Yeah, you know, 8,200. Let's do it. We'll get that guy. We'll get the cheap hero. And we'll put him on a system somewhere where we have good income. And he'll level up quickly. AG. Let's see, 2021. AG's pretty good. AF is also pretty good. Oh yeah, we need to move vine chips. Incandescence will be done in one turn. So here's AG, here's AF. I don't think it really matters too much. Okay, we'll just assign him here. And he doesn't have any skill points to use yet. Excuse me. That's fine. And that does not have any impact on recruiting. It's just hiring one out of the marketplace. Okay, so all that's left really is to move these vine chips. About to sneeze or not. Just need to figure out where I'm going to move my vines. So this will give us we're working towards having a second vine fleet. Oh yeah, that's right. And we got this pirate over here that popped out. So I'll queue up a few thorns. I think I've got some queued up anyway. They're gonna pop out after we complete these vines anyway. I'll bump these thorns up in queue in a few of these systems just so we can trap this guy and get him wiped out. And I guess all these vine ships, I'll probably be moving them up north direction. Maybe to Kerr or Volans. Maybe as soon as we have Kraz entwined, we can also then entwine Volans. I'll move one of these scouts up here towards Volans. We'll look at getting that explored and entwined as soon as we can. So yeah, maybe one vine fleet over here at Kraz, one at Volans, just waiting for the capture of Genomos to get us access to Dill, and then we take Dill down. And as soon as we take Dill, then maybe we can get both of these at the same time, or maybe we have to get one before the other. Not sure. But I think we're going to try to get as aggressive as we can with our vines. Entwining, expansion. Yeah, try to get that done quick as we can. Yeah, okay, because we got a bunch of vine ships to move. So, all right, well, we'll do that off camera. I think we've got everything pretty much done. And the strategic strategizing has been laid out. So, I guess we'll leave it there on this recording. We'll see you guys in the next one, and thank you all for watching.